Wild of Eldraine is right around the corner, and I thought this would be a great time to go back and see the set that started it all. Where did it start? The collector booster boxes. This was the very first set that actually had them, along with a lot of other new products. Actually, Throne of Eldraine was probably the set that changed everything for Magic the Gathering moving forward, and it's the reason why we're in this weird situation today with collector boxes, so many different variants and everything else because of this set. It's a really fascinating set, and I'm going to go over a lot of numbers today for all the sealed product. Welcome back to the channel, Mattcaster Mage here. If you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and joining in on all the fun we have here. I make Magic the Gathering videos every single day, sometimes 2 to even 3 times a day. So if you do like multiple uploads for your favorite game, Magic the Gathering, or your favorite hobby or collectible really, but if you do enjoy Magic the Gathering content, I really would appreciate you guys subscribing. Really would mean a lot to me, especially now where I am actually trying to do more YouTube videos because I've been laid off and I'm searching for a job, but I still haven't found it yet. So here we are making multiple YouTube videos a day. So I'm going to go over the prices of all the sealed product for Throne of Eldraine. We're going to go from the draft booster boxes to the collector boxes to the decks to the bundles. And what's interesting about Throne of Eldraine is it doesn't have the massive amount of product that we have now, like set boxes and stuff like that. Actually, set boxes was not really introduced until Zendikar Rising. So yes, within a 12-month period, we really saw Magic Gathering change, and I think it all started with Throne of Eldraine, and I think the fact that we are getting into another Eldraine set was a great opportunity for me to showcase the cards, and give you guys an idea of what's going on in the market right now, with some percentages, of course, and some TCG player data. So let's take a look at the first thing I wanted to show you guys, which is the regular draft booster box. Now, as you can see right here, it just says Throne of Eldraine. It doesn't say draft booster box here because this is an era where we didn't have to say draft booster boxes because it was the booster box. We had to say collector booster box, but we didn't have any other set booster boxes for Magic Gathering to kind of compete with itself with. So we have just the regular draft booster box or booster box if you want to be really specific. So as you can see right here, it actually has been going up slightly in the past few months. So let's take a look at the 1-year chart here. It started off at $150.51 in August of last year, and then went all the way up to $173 in October. And guess what happened in October, guys? Anyone want to guess last year what happened in October? Magic 30th? Yes. And then ever since then, it's just been on kind of like an up and down trend, but mostly downward trend, all the way to $133.93, meaning these boxes have decreased by 7.63% in the last year. Next up, I wanted to show you guys the collector booster boxes. Now let's look at the 1-year trend. It has been going up in the past month, but if you look at the 1-year trend, this pretty much has been going down consistently. There's been a little bit of plateaus here and there and then more drops, but it did start off at about $328.20 and now is sitting at $274.37, meaning that the collector booster boxes for Throne of Eldraine, which are still the most expensive collector booster boxes, believe it or not, has actually went down by 16.4%. But still, if you look at the trend right here, the last month it has been on the rise. Probably a lot of people speculating about the interest in Wild of Eldraine. Maybe people want to go back to the source and see where it started. So there is a little bit upward trajectory movement there. But you know what? We don't really have the full spoilers yet for Wild of Eldraine, so I would probably stay off of trying to speculate on this particular product because there might be a lot of surprising reprints in the next set. Maybe even Oko shows up as like a special frame or something, right? You never know. Even though it's banned in a lot of formats, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Next up here, we have the gift edition bundle, and the gift editions are basically a regular bundle, and then it adds on top of what you get for a bundle a collector booster pack. And actually, we can see right here, 3 months, it's actually been going up from $92 to $92.79. But if you actually look at the full chart here for 1 year, it's been going up consistently. I mean, there's been plateaus here and there, but for the most part, this is one of the best performing products from Throne of Eldraine for sealed product at least. So it started the year off at $91.35 and made its way all the way to $92.79, meaning that these bundles have actually went up by 1.6%. The next product I wanted to show you guys is the regular bundle, not doing so well compared to the gift edition. Now it's funny, I remember a time where like bundles or fat packs were considered a great investment or a great collectible for Magic Gathering. Not so much anymore. Pretty much any sealed product in the past year, it's like you might as well open it. Maybe if you're in the long term, keep it sealed. Who knows what could happen in the future, but right now it doesn't look very good for a lot of sealed product. $72.98 is where this product has actually started the year and has ended off right at $70.62, meaning these boxes have decreased by 3.2%. Next up is the Deluxe Edition. Remember this? They did a big reveal on stream and people were like, what is going on here? It's actually went up because it's pretty rare. There wasn't a lot of people who actually purchased this. So it started off at $729.99, otherwise $730, went all the way up to $735.04, meaning that these have actually went up by 0.7%. Not much of an increase, but an increase nonetheless, which is surprising because most of the stuff from Throne of Eldraine has actually been going down. Next up is the Brawl decks. I'm going to show you all 3 Brawl decks, starting off with Fairy Schemes. Now this has actually been going down pretty consistently, and then it kind of plateaued. Now it's been slightly on the rise. I mean, it looks like it might have stabilized. So it started off last year in August at $59.46 and has dropped to its lowest point at $40.43, and then now is sitting at about $41.36, meaning that these have actually went down by 30.44%. Next up is the Savage Hunger deck. Now this one has also went down, surprise, $46 last August and has dropped all the way down to $36.30, meaning that these have actually dropped by 21%. Now here's a bit of a surprise, and maybe not a surprise to people who've been like following, you know, what's been reprinted, you know, what's actually going into new sets, and Knights are actually very hot right now. And it is the only, I should say, Brawl deck that has went up in price. It started off at $28.03 a year ago today and has actually went all the way up to $29.51, meaning that this Brawl deck has actually went up by 5.39%. So one of the only products that's actually increased in price for the Throne of Eldraine sealed product. Now, I want to know what you guys think of this information and data down below. Do you think it's a good time to hop in on some of these sealed products? I think some people might be speculating on this, but you have to also remember when we're going to revisit a new plane, especially the way that Magic the Gathering has been doing things with the different showcase versions of cards, you're probably going to see some surprising reprints. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see things like Oko get reprinted, even though I know that, you know, it's banned, but not in every format, right? So just something to consider. And anyways, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.
Use promo code Mattcaster for 5% off your order at Face to Face Games, Canada's largest Magic the Gathering store. Qualified orders get free shipping Canada-wide if you use our promo code Mattcaster at checkout. Whether you're buying singles or sealed product, use our code to support the show and get a discount.